Hey, what's going on, everyone? Steve here, the DJ Lab. I'm trying to, don't know what's going on here. Why my stream's not working. Okay, now we got it going with the DJ Lab on YouTube. And we're on Twitch. We're on both. And, I don't know why my things keep changing color here. Hey, Google. Let me just do some. Just testing some things out. So what do we got here? 2 people on YouTube currently right now, waiting for the Twitch people to come in. So we're looking at Apple Music, by the way, as well. So looking at Apple Music, and I'm playing around with some really crazy stuff, man. So number one, we got the Nanoleaf lights going. I think we got the Nanoleaf lights going. Let me get in there again. Control center, light in, preferences, and let's enable them. Is that enabled? Enable them? Are they like? Yep, they're going. Just the camera ever so slightly so you guys get a little better view of the lights. You guys got a better view of the lights now? Can you see them? When I like tap on the screen, they flash. That means they're enabled. And let's try this. I'm playing Punjabi dance music. Never heard this up before. Hey, this is not the track. I've played better. I was playing around some better stuff here. Let me go back and look at some of this better stuff here. There's some Punjabi dance stuff that's like, you know, it's got a beat. There's some stuff, man. You see, I can groove with this.
ਨਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ ਫੋਨ ਚੱਕੋ ਜੀ ਬੇਬੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਰੱਖੋ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਕੱਢ ਲਓ ਜੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੁਣ ਮਿਲੋ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਜੀ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜਿੱਦਣ ਦੀ ਮਿਲੀ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ
Yeah, man. You're right about the streaming stuff. There's a lot of streaming stuff. What's going on, Alan Aban? On your problem for you use title, it's okay for me. Not too much stream from different sources. All I need work fine as a DJ. Yeah. But you know what? Apple still has more music at the end of the day. And guess what? They didn't really, Apple didn't make this. Just get in here for a second. Apple did not make the streaming music available to DJ players because DJs that were out there needed it. They did this so people who already have a bunch of Apple streaming like music on their phone now will go buy some DJ equipment. You see the reverse? The person already, usually DJs buy equipment, then they need their music. Not many DJs already had the music and then go buy equipment. Now we got everybody rolling around with a million songs in their pocket. And it's like, you know what? Now I got a way to just hook up a DJ controller with my existing music and I don't have to do shit on a stick except analyze it one time on the machine. Which brings me up another point, guys. I don't like to harp too much about this because I am talking with the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus here. But right now, and I'm waiting on emails as we speak. I'm waiting on the emails to find out what the hell. Just checking. I don't have anything yet. I'm waiting on Pulse from Alpha Theta to fill me in on what the hell's going on with the AZ and the Honest Duo. Because when you load up Apple streaming music and you bring a track in, you see the waveform, you see the BPM. Okay. I should only have to do that one time, right? You would think, like on everything else, that information is saved to your USB stick. But no, it's not. It's not. And then I thought, okay, maybe in Rekordbox, I analyze it in Rekordbox, and I can export that metadata to the stick. Not the song, because it's streaming music, right? But at least the data to go with that playlist. No, doesn't work like that either. Then I'm told it has to do with the cloud. Oh, you gotta log in with the cloud. You gotta do it through the cloud. Guess what? That doesn't work either. I just paid for a cloud subscription, and fucking it doesn't work. You can't export the metadata. You can't, like any track that's streaming, you can't export to USB. You can't move it to the cloud. You can't do anything with that data. So I just said, Pulse, I messaged him, like I texted him, well, sent him an email, right? I'm like, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm missing something. This shouldn't be this difficult. I shouldn't have to pay. I'm hoping you don't got to pay for goddamn Rekordbox so I can use my paid Apple Music. Because on Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus, I don't got to pay anything. And it just works. I didn't even need a computer to make it work. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm not trying to turn this into the rant, but I'm just saying it's getting a bit much here. Let's get all the Indian stuff for a second. Just so I can give you an idea of what's all in here. So that was like a Punjabi dance. What's this club disco thing I was looking at? Waiting for Apple Music. And you know what? I feel like Apple Music has been doing lots of updates for this whole Apple DJ thing. So if things aren't working 100%, because I feel like over the next couple weeks, things are happening. A little bit of Odd Mob. Odd Mob is good to play. By the way, I am doing a dual stream here. So I'm on Twitch. So if you're watching me, you can stay on YouTube, but I would appreciate if you come over to Twitch. The sound quality is way better. The video is better. Everything's better. My community already, it's getting kind of big over there. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching, you know, DJs and this kind of stuff, I'm telling you, Twitch is where everybody is. Like, YouTube is good for watching some bullshit stuff, but if you want to watch DJs and you want to watch me, Twitch is a better place. What, that track didn't even download. Can you believe that? What the fuck happened there? It still says download, not 0. So, I guess the moral of the story, don't rely on streaming music, man. I don't even know why it's being so glitchy. Son of a bitch. Not download. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get out of Apple Music. I'm going to, like, log out. Say, yep. Come on. Come on. Good thing we're not in a big nightclub, right? Good thing it's not the big nightclub where I'm sitting there like, I guess I'm just going to have to hit the power button, which isn't doing anything either. Press and hold it long enough, and there we go. Well, that was nice, eh? That was a nice example of the Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus running Apple Music. I was running it yesterday. I had no problems. And then last night, I did the update to 4.3.1. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should have not bothered. But I am the DJ Lab after all. Someone's got to do it. Someone needs to be the one to do this shit. So, I guess I'm the guy. Got 8 of you people on YouTube right now. I'm not really seeing any. I don't have any of the windows open here. To go to the live chat. It's like duet music. Yeah, you don't like ads and you can't get Prime to work, so you're stuck with me on this side of things. Well, you know what? Here's the deal. If you don't like ads, right, you pay for a subscription and you support the channel. So, you know what I mean? Guess what? I got ads turned on here on YouTube as well. Dude's got to make money. Someone's got to pay for this shit. Can't be me. I can't be paying for everything all the time. So, I forgot. I have to my source drive. Load up my source drive. Then we'll go over here to Apple. Go to the home and see what's in the home. You see, earlier there was different things sitting there. They're changing, moving things around. So let's try this again. Okay, this is all working now. This is all working.
a man, need a helping hand, and I found a cure. I know a potion. Oh, now my head is spinning. I'm a kaleidoscope. Dopamine in my system. Think I'm in vertigo. I'll share my words of wisdom. Take off your undercoat. This is how I'll be living, falling in vertigo. I'm well composed, but lost composure. I need you close to get some closure. Oh, I'm easier, anesthesia. Do you have some more? Come hand it over. Oh, now my head is spinning. I'm a kaleidoscope. Dopamine in my system. Think I'm in vertigo. I'll share my words of wisdom. Take off your undercoat. This is how I'll be living, falling in vertigo. Can't stand the realizing tension and cortisol. This is how I'll be living, falling in vertigo. I'll share my words of wisdom. Take off your undercoat. This is how I'll be living, falling in vertigo.
I didn't have my crossfader echo on. Prime 4 Plus screen is way better, man. 60 frames a second. I can see 4 decks. I mean, it doesn't compare. Now, the actual reactiveness of the screen to touch it is better on the AZ.
Just a sperm donor. He ain't my baby daddy. He just a sperm donor. He ain't my baby daddy. He just a sperm donor. He ain't my baby daddy. He just a sperm donor. He ain't my baby daddy. He just a sperm donor.
Oh man, so I just hop over to Twitch, right? And I see Father Damian in here. And look at the song I'm playing. Come on, what's wrong with me? And I can't trade my Prime 4 Plus for your Prime 4 there, Father Damian, because this is technically, it's mine, but it's not mine, if that makes any sense. So for my friends over on YouTube, by the way, you should come out over to Twitch. You are a, let me think of the right word for this, Father Damian, because I'm stupid like this. You are not a priest, are you? You are, what do you call yourself? A chaplain? Is that the right term? Because I don't want to get it wrong. Oh, you are, so it's even better. So guys on YouTube, I don't got many people over here. I got a few people coming in Twitch now. But seriously, I have a Roman Catholic priest that's in my channel, but he's not just in my channel. Father Damian is a DJ who on Sunday nights, he DJs from like the upper balcony, like beside where the organ is. The guy's DJing and playing house. Like, he plays a bunch of stuff, to be honest, but it's like mostly house I've been seeing, right? So the pastor of St. Monica's Parish here at in downtown, well, what's that? Midtown Toronto, Yonge and Eglinton. My girlfriend's blown away by this, because she's Catholic, right? So she thinks it's like amazing that there's just like, you know, when you think of a Catholic priest, you're thinking of like some old man, you know, doing his thing, right? You're not thinking about a guy that's like partying it up, playing house music in the church. So much fun. I wouldn't say you're relatively old, man. Like, not when you think about the typical Catholic priest in your head. I'm 51. I'm old. Okay, we got 4 people sitting over here. Who's all on? I don't know why you 9 people are sitting on YouTube. Seriously, you're lucky. Can you link to your Twitch? Raz, just go to the DJ Lab on Twitch. It's pretty easy to find, but let me pop that in for you. In case you can't find me or you're lazy. Couldn't be any easier. There you go. Okay. All right. I put it out there. Yeah, respect your elders. My nanoleaf lights are actually tied in with the prime here. You see that? It's not sound reactive, it's just reads the music. We are flipping through Apple Music right now, by the way, in case you're wondering. Welcome, friend. You made the big jump from YouTube into the real world of Twitch. Yeah, for anyone who had the Prime Plus stuff, or like the Engine OS that could run Amazon, Apple Music was the big thing. Apparently there was some other fixes for some glitches or something, but nobody really said it. They always say, you know, bug fixes. I don't know what that means. I think that Apple servers are being updated and things are changing on their end, so I don't think this is a hardware issue on this side. Thanks for subscribing with your Prime membership, buddy. We got 2 subscribers on the channel now. The goal is 10, according to this thing.
while the record spins. While the record spins.
Now, something else you guys might have realized, maybe, if you can see the screen. So if you look, you'll see some songs don't have key or BPM information, right? So this is Shiba San. Yeah, man. So it's like crowdsourcing. Everyone who's on this system, when I analyze a song on my end, it sends that data to the cloud onto the server, so everyone else who sees it, it's already been analyzed. Like the BPM, like not the waveform. That waveform gets done on my end, right? And stored on my hard drive. But just the key and BPM metadata goes onto the server, so then everybody has it. So if you got a Prime 4 Plus or you're using Apple Music, you can do a solid to the community literally just by going through stuff and just loading tracks. That's what I've been doing. I've been like going through the popular stuff and just loading to help build the database.
While the record spins.
Fry bread power, buddy. Thanks for the subscription through Amazon Prime. And if you guys don't know, you got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe. You get one free subscription per month. I think it's per month that you can use on guys like me. And no, underground. That data is not, I wish the data was being scraped by Apple. It's not being scraped by Apple. It's being scraped by InMusic. InMusic is supplying that. Because if it was Apple doing it, that would mean we'd have all that data for the XDJ AZ and the Omnis Dual, which we don't. And it's still, I don't know. I've been waiting to hear back from the guys at Pioneer, Alpha Theta, to find out what the hell's going on, because it's useless. At this very moment, I'm honestly, from my end, unless I'm stupid and I missed something, using Apple Music on an Alpha Theta product doesn't make any sense at all, because you can't save the metadata. If I load the track and it's there, and when I shut it off and turn it back on, it's not there. It doesn't save to the USB. I can't export that information. I can't do it by cloud. There's no way that I can see.
It's about to go. 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 It's about to go.
Bonkers.
Holy moly, 8 subscribers. What's going on? Who gifted? Underground, man. Thanks, buddy. You the man.
Bonkers.
Nerd Report, guess what, buddy? I am live right now on Twitch as well with Father Damian. By the way, my friends on YouTube, I'm sorry, but I really, 15 years later on YouTube, it doesn't make, the only reason I'm here is just to help you guys out a little bit. And but if you're gonna ask questions, you want me to respond to anything, you got to come to Twitch. I'm not really paying attention to the YouTube chat. I got a bunch of guys over here on Twitch, friends of mine, people that are subscribing, people that are actually supporting the channel. So you all the free guys sitting over on YouTube, at least have the courtesy to come on over so I don't have to keep looking down and getting dizzy and shit. I can't operate 2 screens at the same time like that. It's too difficult for me. Bonkers. Hey, DJ Lewis Love in the house. Geez, you guys know what this means. DJ Lewis Love is going to say, what the hell, man? But last night he's on the stream, and we've been friends for a while online, man. We never met, but I feel like he's like a brother. And I knew he produced, but what the guy doesn't tell me is about this one track that he just made. And I played it last night, and oh my God, it was a banging track. This track is like my honest to God. I'm going to play it right now for you. This is my favorite fucking track. Sorry, Father Damian. I'm going to go say a couple of Hail Marys. I got to watch my mouth. I really do. My bad, man. I was on late last night. So check this song out. This is by Lewis Love here in the chat. It's called Accelerate. I love the name of it. Accelerate. And it's just, you got to hear it. Uh-oh, I see a hype chest. What's this? I don't even know what that was all about, but here we go. Don't tell me this isn't a banger. Hype train's over. Level 3 hype train has happened. First time here. YouTube friends, you're missing the fun, man. Better audio, better video, and the people are more fun here. Just come on over to twitch.com/the DJ Lab. Don't forget to follow Lewis. Click on his name, hit the follow. Best DJ I know, best producer I know right now. Well, sorry, Father Damian, when I say he's the best DJ I know, because like Father Damian. You guys should follow him too, because that'll blow your mind, honestly. It'll blow your mind to watch a Roman Catholic priest DJing with the church, Jesus on the cross behind him. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. Every Sunday, man, I'm on it. My girlfriend's like, "Are you going to put the priest on?" I'm like, "Yes." This is the recycler effect on the Prime 4 Plus. Hey, Lewis, does this sound familiar? Is this your track, dude? It's got to be your track. It sounds too crazy not to be.
try my hardest to be the best man for you. So baby, tell me it's true. Tell me what do I do?
Man. That's, dude, that's a fire track too. What is that? Are you using like a 303? What's giving you that? Oh, wah, 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 wah. What's that, man? Like, what synth is that? What plugin? Your other tracks got it, man. You got all this like crazy acid sounding stuff in there. It's bananas. So we got 6 people chilling over there on YouTube. Guess what? We got more people on Twitch right now than we have on YouTube. There's 8 of you here, 6 on YouTube. Get off of YouTube. That's your grandpa's YouTube you're on. You know what I'm saying? You're on grandpa's YouTube. Come on over to where the kids are. Come on over to Twitch. Don't let my gray beard scare you. You know, it's the wisdom. And it took way too long. There was too many of my friends on Twitch that were holding, like, I don't want to say they're holding anything to my head. You know what I mean? But they were basically telling me, get on over here. And I'm like, nah. I spent so much time. I spent so much goddamn time on YouTube. I built it. Nah, man, this is the place to be. So if you came over from YouTube, feel free to say hello. You got all these fun little love emojis here. The love is strong here. Roman Catholic priest Father Damian is taking the time out of his busy day. You know, when you're working for God, there is no break. You're doing God's work. It's a full-time, 24/7 job. So even when the guy's DJing, Father Damian is a DJ here on Twitch, and he's doing God's work. He even stops and takes time to do blessings. I don't know. I don't know what I've done wrong in my life. You know, like, if someone had told me I could have been a priest and I could have been a DJ too, maybe I would have combined the two. But I don't want to go cutting your grass. You know what I mean? I don't want to invade your space. Father Damian, like, look at that little emoji. That little emoji looks just like Father Damian. Like, that's you, right? But you couldn't have a girlfriend or a wife. Well, I love my girlfriend, but, you know, if I had never met her, I wouldn't necessarily miss her. You see what I mean? So, be single like a Pringle. Well, that's a stupid saying, by the way. Pringles are all stacked in a can together. There's no single like a Pringle. But, so if I was Eastern Catholic, I'd be okay. Well, that's good to know. Huh. I didn't even know there was such a thing as an Eastern Catholic. Where are they even from? The East? I'm assuming. There's a thing called House Nation. What does House Nation have in it? This Apple Music has all these like playlists that they put together. And so I love when people curate playlists and I can just jump through them. It's kind of fun.
Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Tell me right now. I feel it coming. Got you honest to be. Will you still hold me? Tell me will you love me? Touching my body.
Not really my jam. It's not my jam. What we got? Indian techno. Is any of my Indio techno? No, there's no Indian techno there. That's my other drive. Alpha Theta Techno. So the Alpha Theta brand made their, like, Alpha Theta, Serato, Rain DJ, DJ Pro. They all curated some playlists for Apple Music. But I don't know. I don't know how good any of it is. Any hard groove. Well, it's Apple Music. They got a million songs, so you name off some artists, and guess what? I can probably work from that. Oh, I know all about A Tribe Called Red. I'm from Canada, you know. Yeah, they had it. But do you know some Apple Music? Not all songs sound good. This doesn't sound like high fidelity great. Sounds like it was ripped off a cassette deck, to be honest. Kind of like this. Here's a song, Bedrock Voices, that you asked for. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I've never heard this. Hopefully it's good. So far, I'm digging it. It's okay. I'm gonna beat jump it in. Not bad. It's a little, it feels a little psytrance-y, kind of trippy, like I need to be on some kind of mind-altering medication to really appreciate that. Still not totally my jam. It's good. It's getting there. Oh, you know what I did today too? This is crazy. So, Deadmau5 was doing an Instagram post whining about Rekordbox, something what they didn't like. And I saw all his tracks there, like 25 tracks. So I used the pen from my S24 Ultra. I circle around, right? I convert it to text. I take that text, put in the ChatGPT, tell it to order it, you know, numerically. And then I stick it into Tune My Music and I bring it over to Beatport. So I have now, not all the songs came out right, but I think the majority of them came out. Give Sisters a Tribe Called Quest out. I feel like Tribe Called Quest, we're getting into more of the hip hop kind of stuff. Is that not correct? And I'll check it out in a bit. I want to just show you guys quickly this whole Deadmau5 list I made. I want to see if it's even here. My curated playlist. No, it's under my playlist. And yeah, the Deadmau5 set. Now, I don't even know. This is like, there's some stuff in there that why did it do that? Why does it keep jumping back on me? But yeah, this was stuff right off his list. I couldn't find it on Apple, by the way. It was missing a lot of tracks. Oh, why did it try to bring it in as a playlist? One of the other cool things about the Prime 4 Plus is that you can actually run a whole playlist through the fourth deck. This was in Deadmau5's folder. So here's another really cool thing. Let me turn off that echo thing there for a second. The other really cool thing you can do, and I'm trying to get Denon DJ to do this as a feature because the XDJ AZ can do this. When you're recording your mix on the AZ and the XZ, by the way, for anyone who has an XZ, there's a track mark button. And what you do is every time you're doing your mix, you press that and you're essentially chopping up your whole mix into separate files, right? So you have all these files. And I always thought Why would you want to do that? Well, the reason would be if you burned a CD like old school days, you could go tracks, you could name your tracks and jump through your mix. But Apple Music has this feature now. And so I don't even know, I'm trying to get on this, where there's DJs who have their mix. So their mix is there, but then there's the playlist. So you can download that playlist, well, you can stream it, and you can mix their set yourself. Or what you can do is you put it into the Denon DJ stuff, the Engine OS, and you put it in as a playlist. And you have 0 on your settings. You have to set the crossfader to 0. So there's no time gap. And that playlist will just continuously play each song uninterrupted and sound like the full original mix. And you're kind of right. Exactly. So that's what's interesting about Apple Music. So yeah, if the guy made a playlist and he made it public, then yes, you could just log it on your account and pull up his list and have it ready to roll, essentially. It's something you could do. By the way, you guys that are sitting here in YouTube watching, by the way, you're here, but you're not here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you'd have to come over to Twitch in order to participate with everything. I do like techno. Techno is one of my jams. I like tech house, like hip hop, like old hip hop kind of, house, freestyle, some reggae, 80s, 90s. So that's another track that I, you know, robbed off Deadmau5 off his Instagram by looking at his screen. Do you think Denon should add a trans effect? Well, are you sure that they don't? The only problem is it's not quantized. You do some trippy things with this goddamn thing, man. I gotta play around more with the effects, to be honest. I need to play around a little bit more because you can do a lot of stuff with this thing. So what we got here? 9 people chilling in the YouTube and 7 people. We had 7 people chilling in the Twitch. I wish you 9 viewers would come over to Twitch to help the algorithm here. Get me going. I've given 15 years of my life to YouTube, man. Helping you guys out, supporting you. You're coming through. I'm not doing portrait mode at the moment. It's landscape. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, it's because you probably follow me. You didn't bump into me by accident. So even if you're a lurker, even if it's someone that I hid from my channel because maybe you ran your mouth, here's your time to redeem yourself. It's time for redemption. I got a Catholic priest over here that will, like, you know, take care of that for you, by the way, to get rid of your sins, your YouTube sins, and come over here to Twitch, and we can be friends again. I don't hold grudges. Just because I might have had a beef with someone back in the day doesn't mean I got a beef with you right now. You know what I mean? I got a very short-term memory. And there's a lot of people like that. There's people I literally had some real beefs with, and, you know, it's in the past, man. So if you come at me and you're cool, I'm cool. But if you want to hold on to a grudge, well, you know, I got a long memory for that if you want to be that way. But I'd like to see some of you guys come on over to the Twitch side of things, because the day is coming pretty soon that I'm not going to live stream at all on YouTube. It's just going to be the videos. If you've been paying any attention at all, you're going to see I've recently, in the past 4 or 5 days, I've been hammering videos out for Apple Music, talk about the Prime 4 Plus and how it's the best system ever, and all that fun stuff. So I think that being said, it's been an hour and 8 minutes. Yes, YouTube is offline content monetization. You are totally correct with that. So that's where what I'm doing right now is trying to migrate the YouTubers over to the Twitch, because anyone who wants to see me do live stuff, this is the place. And you know what? Even my live rants, I think the rants are going to come over to Twitch. I think that's what's going to happen too. Let's get back over to Apple Music for half a second. Just make sure everything's still working okay. Because, you know, I test it out so you don't have to. Yeah, I think the rants will do well on here. Because I see the whole just chatting area is really big. People love just to watch some idiot ramble on about nonsense. So I'm the king of that. I can do that all day long. So we have these charts. So when you look at the genres, this kind of kills me a little bit. So like, let's take a look at, say, rock. What's the rock top songs right now? Oh, okay. Well, it's weird. They're not the top songs right now, but they're definitely the top rock songs, because this is all stuff I used to play all the time, man. This was my jam. When I was DJing at the bars, my music streams are a bit salty. This was the jam. This was the party starter.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest.
Okay, well, what I'm noticing here, I gotta log out of Apple Music for a second, because I'm running 128. Let me run the 256. Because it feels like maybe that's the reason things sound so... Some things are sounding fine, you know what I mean? But like, some tracks are sounding really, really bad, man. It's got to be consistent. I couldn't be DJing out with this stuff and play a track and all of a sudden it sounds like I recorded off FM radio on a realistic cassette that's been recorded on 8 times prior. Like, look at this. Look how low this is. Father Damian, you fix watches? You're a watch guy? I got a big watch collection. I don't got a watch on right now, but I'm a big watch guy too. The other thing I noticed too, like this song here, like where's the bass? You might not know on your end. You want to make a custom automatic? That would be cool, dude. I'd love to do that too, but my eyesight and my arthritis, I don't know if I could. Underground Rescue Channel. Let's see what that song you're looking for. The Outsiders. What this happened? There's a lot of wonky stuff going on here. Is it on Apple Music? Because I don't think so. I'm not finding it. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's the remix. All I found was the remix. The T78 remix. It's as good as it's going to get. Did you make this, by the way? Do you know the person? So far, so good. How do you guys organize your music? I don't. By the way, I just want to say for the record, this track, this is something I do a lot when I DJ, is I use the slip reverse. I'm going to jump around a little bit. Yeah, dude, this is a banging track. I give this easily like a 9 out of 10. That bass is like boom, 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 boom. It's good. Don't forget YouTube friends, come on over to Twitch. I see there's still like 7 people chilling over at YouTube. What are you doing? This reminds me of the old days, man. This is true techno. I really like this a lot. So check it out. So, yeah, I was just about to say that Father Damian sent me a text message. This has clearly got to be on my bucket list of things to do. First time, 51 years old, first time in my life that a Roman Catholic priest has sent me a text message. And I'm sure you got to get sick of this, man. I know you're more than just a priest, you know what I mean? But honestly, it's when I tell my girlfriend and her Italian family that like the DJ priest sent me a text message, they're gonna be like, whoa, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, to be honest. And can you believe I actually went to I went to Mother Teresa in Scarborough. I went to a Catholic school, but not the whole time of. This is what's really funny. Got to tell this story to Father Damian because he's going to, hopefully, I know Father Damian's got a sense of humor. He'll laugh. So at the time, back in the day, right, your parents' taxes, you either paid to be in the separate school board or you paid for the public school system. So it wasn't so easy just to jump around. I'm not Catholic. So I went to West Hill Collegiate for like, I was there for like, what, 9 and 10? Something like that. And I skipped and, I did okay in school, but I didn't really love it. And I don't know what it was, man. There was a thing I had to sing for the girls in the school uniform, right? And so I got this grand idea that I wanted to go to the Catholic school. And I had to go on an interview. I had to be interviewed in front of like all these people, like the principal and trustees and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man. I grew up over in Scarborough there. Yeah. So I go to this interview and they know I'm not Catholic. I'm not switching. I'm not becoming Catholic. And they ask me, why do you want to come? Like, why do you want to come here? Is it like better education? Is it something? And I tell them straight up to their face. I tell them, I say, you know what? I really like chicks in school uniform. I will be the first one here and the last one to leave, and I'm never going to skip a day. And they looked at each other. There was a priest in the room as well, too. He laughed. He thought that was funny. They set me up, brought me back in and said, okay, you're in. It was as simple as that. And that priest was the weirdest thing. So picture this. I'm the only non-Catholic in the whole Catholic school. And this is known, by the way. It's kind of like everybody seems to know. The priest would pull me aside into his office almost every day, have a seat. He would tell me one of the most filthy, dirty jokes I've ever heard in my life. I'd laugh my ass off. I would leave. And when I was leaving, he would like, don't tell anybody. You didn't hear this from me. And I did tell some of my friends and nobody believed me. They thought I was like a liar because this was like old, strict Catholic guy. Like he barely cracked a smile, man. It was funny how he would tell me the dirty jokes, but everyone else thought he's just this old, strict guy. The old priest. And chances are the old priest was probably your age. I don't even know. No, I think he was older than 50. I'm sure of it. So Father Damian has shown me the watch that he's currently working on. Ah, Invicta. You're doing a lot of work for an Invicta watch, man. I don't got that kind of patience. You got God. Look at those. Look at these little parts here. For Father Damian's watch he's working on. He's got God patience right there. That's God patience. I couldn't do it. I'd throw it in the garbage. I'd buy a new one. That's what I'm going at. I'll show you, Father Damian, the watch that my my YouTube guys bought me for my birthday. Because on my birthday, I go on YouTube and I basically beg for money and say I want something. It's kind of how that works. It's a Bulova. If you can kind of catch the back there, that it is an automatic with the see-through back. I love this watch. I have currently, I think, 80 some odd watches, by the way, for anyone who cares. Got to show my second favorite watch. That's my Tissot PRX. Sorry, I'm a lot. Yeah. It's a PRX. It's not an automatic. It's the quartz. But you know, that was made famous on TikTok because of the color. And then, of course, you gotta have the moon watch. The Bull of a Lunar Pilot. And this watch here I found in a Value Village for $30. It needed a battery. A Movado Museum. Like, seriously. What was it doing in a Value Village? I always wanted a Movado from like years ago, but they're so expensive. And the Movado, it's like, I mean, it's so nice to wear. And I like it because when I wear this thing, everybody knows Movado. Like, it just, somehow it just sticks out. You know, when I'm on camera, you know, like, okay, it's not really flashing right now. I don't have a whole lot of light on the controller. So no, it's not really, you know, doing its thing. What's going on, Lewis Love? You know what? Now, it's interesting that you say that because on my end, I don't know what's going on. You know what? It's probably because I'm probably running over Wi-Fi. And but even when I'm running not on Wi-Fi, I'm getting this like I'm getting this thing all the time where the bit rate says unstable. And I'm running at like 7,000, but my bit rate says 6390. So I don't know. View the details in Twitch Inspector. What are the details here? Oh, I got to log in. I'm not doing all that. Father Damian showed me his watch collection here. See what happens, Father Damien. You see what happens when you don't have a wife or a girlfriend, right? Yeah, have a boatload of watches. Like, wow. Father Damien's got this nice watch collection. So that Bulova automatic with the skeleton face. These are nice. Now you need DJ gear collection. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I have way too much DJ stuff. But you know what? Everybody thinks I have old stuff. Like to give away. I don't, you know what? I buy it. I get a bit of a discount when I buy my stuff, typically. And keep it for a period of time, a year, 2 years, not even, sometimes 6 months. And I see an opportunity to sell it and make money, and I take it and go get the next thing. And so I'm flipping. Currently right now, though, I am sitting with a bunch of stuff. You have 4 Twitch studios. 4. So you have one at home, you have one at the church. Where's the other 2? Now I know we're kind of getting off topic here because I'm just talking to Father Damien, but so, okay, for you guys who are wondering about the whole Alpha Theta thing and the streaming music, I gotta tell you. So, once again, I don't know, I'm gonna be getting off this. I'm gonna be making a video to address this because I'm not happy with the fact I spent I got a deal on my AZ and I spent over $4,000 Canadian on this thing, right? And now they're trying to tell me, and it doesn't work, so I don't know what they're talking about. They're telling me you can't export the data to a USB drive because you can't export streaming songs. I know this, Pulse. I know this. Sometimes I think these guys, they don't, like, they know I have a DJ channel here. They know what I do. And then talk to me like I'm some noob. That really irritates me. The free plan would also afford you the ability to sync the Apple Music songs through the cloud. However, it's limited to only 20 songs in the free plan. I know this. Once again, I make videos on this stuff. I'm not stupid. If you have paid for the cloud, then it's only limited by the capacity of the storage for non-streaming songs. Okay, I know this too. Unfortunately, this was not covered in the video as it was a bit more of a brief video on getting it started, but more expansive info videos are coming soon. They still didn't tell me how to synchronize. You can't sync your Apple Music over the cloud for the metadata. It does, paid or not paid, it doesn't work. I typed that out so precisely and wait, and then I get this craziness. My God, man. So Father Damien's got, you got 2 in one sitting room, and you have your Prime 4 upstairs and the Pioneer RX3 in the choir loft. Wild. Wild stuff. Now, I feel like, Father Damian, one of these Sundays, you know what I'd like to do? Because it's white. Number one, you should tell me your favorite piece of equipment. And I need to talk to my friends at 12-inch skins to get you a nice 12-inch skin that has like your logo on it, do it up in white, something heavenly looking, right? But one of these days, I'd like to bring, I don't know, it might be difficult to do, might not be so hard. I've never brought well, I'd have to say, I've never brought the, my God, I'm losing my mind, the Euphonia out ever. Like, have you ever played on a rotary mixer? For the kind of stuff that you play, you would love it. I think you would totally love that rotary mixer. I'd be totally willing to bring the rotary mixer over and bring over like some CDJ 3000s or the SC 6000M you might be a bit more familiar with because of the whole Prime thing. You know G Money. I know G Money too. What a small world, man. What a small world. I haven't talked to G Money in a long time, though. It's been a while. Because, Father Damian, you might not know, I used to work at Play to Record on Young Street, 357A Young Street, and then I worked at the 411 Spadina Avenue store as well, too. You play at his house. Wow. It's crazy. What a small world. And DJ Lewis Love, he's going to be arranging a big raid party, I think, next week he's talking about. I'm assuming we're going to get you in on that. We're going to figure that one out. You know what? I don't know Paul well, but I do know Paul from the store. That's crazy. Maybe. Typically, because my girlfriend's only here on the weekends, so a lot of times my weekends are a little bit already pre-planned, tied up, but I'll definitely check that out. I'll keep in touch with you about that. I think as I look at my watch that's not working, what's the time here? 3:22. I have a pile of stuff I got to do to get ready for the weekend. I'm actually not staying here this weekend. I'm going over to my girlfriend's place instead to hang out for the weekend, and I will be back. You went to Pope John Paul with Tricky Marrero. Well, how about that? I knew Tricky too. I don't really talk to Tricky too much anymore. We used to talk a bit, but I don't really yeah, I don't really do much. Yeah, you know what? I always forget sometimes that, when I got some people in here about doing a raid. So, if you have a suggestion for a raid, then yeah, why not? Like, let me first see if anybody that I'm following is doing anything. Because I like to support the people that support me, right? And there's really nobody that I'm following right now that's doing anything special. So yeah, if you got something. So who is the PDS mix? A PDS mix. Let me find him here to raid. See if I find this here. Oh, the guy's got 58 people going in there. Okay, you know what? Let's start the raid. Let's head over there. Let's show this guy some love. Oh, he's playing vinyl. That's cool. Okay, we ready to go? Let's go.